when you ain't got no weed. It's easy by the time you need to get high, get full, get blasted. You be saying that high, it really lasted. Rolling around, trying not to get popped by the boys, the pigs, the rollers, the cops. Pulling up in one spot.
Welcome to Weird and Wacky News, and here's a pretty wacky one for you. Aspen dogs are getting stoned AF, as fuck to you and me, from eating human feces laced with THC. A doctor said that he sees between 3 and 10 high dogs come in per week. However, it's not from the dogs getting into a stash at home, but rather indulging in a trailside snack. Says with the legalization of marijuana steadily sweeping the United States, mistakes at home are bound to happen. A toddler, a pet may grab a colorful edible mistakenly left on the living room table, so on and so forth. But really what is going on here is these dogs are eating shit, and it's the shit that people shit out after eating THC gummies or brownies or honey or peanut butter or what have you, any of that. Okay, it says here that the vet said he sees between 3 and 10 dogs experiencing marijuana toxicity per week. His theory is that the dogs are eating the human feces. He thinks it's from people out on trails or camping. 80% of the people say when they bring them in that they have no idea where it came from because they don't have it or they're lying, whatever the case may be. And they say they were on a trail or out camping. While the doctor seems ready to accept the idea that the dogs are finding and ingesting these weed-laced piles in the woods, one has to wonder just how common it is for marijuana users to defecate in the woods and subsequently how likely it is for dogs to eat it. I don't know. It seems that, like it says here in the article, the more rational explanation would be that where it's legal or even not legal, people are accidentally leaving them out and the edibles out and the dogs are eating them. It seems odd to me that somebody's walking along a trail and it's like, oh, I got to take a dump. So they just plop a squat right there and just go. I don't know. As it says here that most dogs will eat human feces given the opportunity. So I guess it is a possibility. So I guess the important thing here is be careful where you poop. Your dog might eat it. See you next time.
Hey there, so that Umbrella Guy and Little Umbrella Girl are back, following up their smash hit for a third comic adventure, Hunt the Littlest Umbrella. We're talking 40 pages of all ages, classic horror goodness with humor and yeah, a little bit of Lovecraftian goodness sprinkled on top.
Hey, you wanna get high, man?
Does Howdy Doody got wooden balls?
You have smoked yourself retarded.
Welcome, one and all. What is going on? Welcome to the Highstream. Happy Thursday morning or Wednesday evening or Thursday afternoon or whatever it may be to you. But welcome nonetheless. I am Good Stuff right here. We have Belmont. What's going on, Justin? How you doing?
Doing great, man.
Awesome. We have occasionally Lola Meets. What's going on, Lola Meets? How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How's it going, man?
Going all right. I appreciate you asking. I want to say happy anniversary to you, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes, 16
it's been
years.
A good one.
Yeah.
16 years.
Good stuff.
Long time.
All right. And then, of course, we have special guests. We have Clayton Barton. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up? Good stuff, Comic Skater. Good to see you.
Nada.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. And then, of course, Korey Barton, the biggest fan of the 6th floor I've ever seen. What's happening, baby? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Looking to the 6th floor. Forward to the 6th floor this episode.
Well, there's technically not a 6th floor, but there is the Pot Girls video.
Yes.
So you're not going without girls.
All right.
Okay.
Wait,
got
can we get a 7th floor here?
No, I don't think that exists.
No, we don't really do
Oh,
that.
listen, oh, yeah. No 7th floor.
Building.
Because I mean, everybody likes boobs and butts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
But not everybody's.
But don't you want to up the female audience?
Well, I think if we have half naked females, the female audience will still come. Because I don't think they normally disapprove.
Yeah,
I think the guy audience would
They love
leave.
butts and boobs.
Yeah.
No comments.
That
Right.
And then if we start playing the 7th floor, then we'll start losing the male audience.
Yep, we got the A team,
So-
Aaron.
Yes.
Just play them both.
Well, it's hard to make guys sexually objectifiable. There's the rarities.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few top dogs out there with
Sure,
washboard abs and whatnot. Like Jason Momoa, for example. You can objectively sexify him as a woman. But almost any woman can be sexually objectified by men and women. So it just makes so much sense if you want to appeal to a general, wide spectrum
what,
of
Clayton?
audience.
Take your logic and go somewhere else with that.
Hey, come on.
I think he
How many
explained that
girls-
extremely well. And
Do you
I
have
think
Instagram?
He's always
have-
so logical, and I'm like,
Do you have
fuck.
Instagram?
yeah, and that
Lola?
makes sense.
Because
So,
if you
yeah.
look at the amount of women you follow compared to guys on Instagram, men or women, it's always the women, man. That they own the Instagram. They're making the most profit on Instagram.
I don't know. I
The
see a
guy
lot
is.
of long-haired, long-bearded guys in my Instagram. So
Oh, really?
yes.
Jason
So
Momoa.
yeah, Jason Momoa types. That's all. That's all in my Instagram.
Yeah.
So men can be just as sexually objectified.
Thank God.
It's just usually not men doing it to other men.
Every time I go on there, I see nothing but like feet videos and weird shit. I'm like, I gotta get off this.
Well, women are just nice to look at. You know, they're aesthetically pleasing in general. It's some kind of there's some kind of mechanics at play with the eye and the curves and the I don't know.
Maybe it's by design. Who knows?
We got to depend on personality and stuff like that, which is so much more complex.
Right.
Phoenix got you figured out. Lola.
What? Figured out what? No. I'm only like 98%. We're good. We're still good.
Belmont is a feet guy.
Now they're gonna say I'm a feet guy. I'm actually not.
I thought you were a furry.
I don't get the whole feet thing, honestly.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But there's always that one guy. Let me see your feet.
Well, there's like whole loads of people that are into that weird shit. Like
there's a whole community for feet.
Yeah, oh yeah.
If the mood is right.
Any fetish you can think of, there's a whole community behind it, supporting it. Like I talk about it as so fucking gross to me, but there's people that step on food and squish the food in between their toes.
Smishers.
Oh, that is so fucking nasty. But
I mean, that's
people
kind of
like
nothing.
Don't ask me how I know that.
Yeah, food has become a popular
I
addition in porn for some reason, like more so than usual. It's not just cucumbers anymore. It's freaking an entire buffet.
Watch it.
Right.
I don't know. I didn't mean
Sex
to watch
toys
it.
have come a long way.
Apparently, if it's gone to food, what the fuck?
I don't like it. I think it's weird. It depends what food it is. You know, the whipped cream and the pudding I can get around, but then when it's
I
like
sent Clayton a video of an Asian chick eating a live squid.
I saw that video.
That went viral, didn't it?
Yeah. I saw that in, or was it a live octopus in The Boys? You guys watch The Boys at all?
No, I've been meaning to though.
That show's fucking awesome, dude. It is so gory and really it kind of portrays what I think superheroes probably realistically would be in real life. Fucking assholes.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I've been meaning to. I just started watching The Blacklist. 2 episodes in, and I'm blown away. I'm like, okay.
I watched
this is
part
awesome.
of the first season. I like James Spader.
He's so good. And I've been watching the Lincoln Lawyer before that, the series on Netflix. It was like number in the top 10 in Australia. So I thought, oh, this will be good. So I put it off for a few weeks, and I eventually started watching it. I get 2 episodes in, and usually I'll give a TV series 3 episodes because sometimes it gets better. But this show, I could only give 2. I was like, is the Mexican guy playing the main dude, is he just... Is the bad acting thing just because of his, like, are they trying to get across his accent or something? Or, I don't know.
Have you watched the movie?
I thought it was terrible. I haven't watched the movie, but I know that has to be good because it's got Matthew McConaughey in it.
Yes, you've got to watch the movie, okay?
Yeah.
So, like, I've seen the movie, and then I went to watch the show, and I was like, I just can't. I can't picture this guy as Matthew McConaughey. I can't do it.
The acting was so bad from everybody, and there's so many nothing characters in there that have nothing conversations.
It was terrible.
You contrast that with The Blacklist immediately after, because that's what I started watching. I'm like, oh, I'm going to stop this Lincoln Lawyer, and I'm going to watch The Blacklist, because, I mean, James Spader, right? And I was pleasantly surprised to find that he played the exact same character that he did in Boston Legal. And I'm like, great, I get more Alan Shaw. This is fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't know the Lincoln Lawyer had a series. I was not aware of that.
Yes, and it's terrible. Don't watch
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Don't
So
do
I'm
it.
glad you agree, Lola. I'm
Sounds
glad you
bad.
agree.
I won't do it. But I
Have you
do
watched
enjoy The
Hannibal?
Boys. Hannibal?
Oh yeah, it's good.
One of the best damn TV series in existence.
Right? Mads Mikkelsen. Ugh.
Oh, just a gorgeous, perfectly executed series.
I don't know that I knew that was a series either. I am
Oh,
out of
Hannibal?
touch.
Oh man.
Yeah, I
You
am out
gotta
of
watch
touch.
it, Mr. Good Stuff. You
Because
would.
I like
you
all
would
those
like it.
movies. I love all those movies, the Hannibal movies, the Silence of the Lambs, and all that shit. But I didn't know there was a series.
You'll love the series then.
You gotta watch the series. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Who,
I'm not giving
who's,
anything away.
who's in it?
But Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
I watched the new
Sorry.
Dexter season that they made.
Yes.
Pretty good, actually. I was surprised.
Was it?
It was pretty good. Yeah.
It was good. Nice.
Yeah.
I thought it might be woke or something. I'm
No, it
always
had the
worried.
guy. It had the guy from Shawshank. The what's his name there? Captain of the Guards.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm talking about the guy who was in Freddy Krueger. He's been in a bunch of movies. He plays a
Oh,
serial
yeah.
killer in that season, in this new season. That's the final season, but you got to watch it. It's pretty good if you've watched the other seasons.
Wait.
There was a couple iffy seasons, but this one was good.
Oh, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
That's
Not that I
cool.
have
Did
a
y'all
lot
hear
of
me
time.
throw my
but-
phone just now?
What?
What happened?
I had a spider crawling on me.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
Creepy.
Uh-oh.
Where are you?
I'm in my bedroom.
Oh, there's
Nightwing.
spiders in your bedroom. Scary.
There's
Aaron's always
spiders
talking
everywhere.
about Nightwing.
I live out in the country, so like you get
Yeah.
a lot of spiders,
Yep, that'll happen.
Big ones sometimes.
Yeah.
especially in the summertime.
I don't like
You can
spiders.
take this one, Lola. It's got depth in it.
I didn't watch Fantastic Beasts. I did watch all the Harry Potters, but I didn't watch Fantastic Beasts.
Are those related?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah. I
Well, what
felt bad
shows
for
do you-
Mads because of that. I felt bad for Mads Mikkelsen because of the whole Johnny Depp thing, and they hired him for that movie, and it's like, damn, because he got a bad rap for it, kind of.
Didn't he
Right.
just get hired to do another Pirates of the Caribbean now?
Who, Johnny?
Or is that fake
So,
news?
yeah,
Oh, sick. I hope
they're
so.
saying something like 300 million.
Yeah,
300
that'd be
million?
mad.
I think I saw that he's not. I think that was a rumor or something. I don't know.
Okay, I was wondering if that was fake news or not.
Let's ask the
I'll have
expert.
to ask
Lola.
the residential Johnny Depp expert.
Yeah, if you have one laying around.
If
Right?
you happen to know anybody that might have an idea.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a video about it somewhere.
Yeah.
So does Tug just talk about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case with you all the time? And are you sick of hearing about it yet?
No, it's not the only thing he talks about, but I mean, it is a big part of, what he does and what he talks about. And
Because with me and my
So-
lady, all I talk about with her is Kozor and everything that I'm working on, which is like 2 things. For years.
Which is like 2 things. He said it like it was going to be huge, like everything I'm working on. It's like
Yeah.
2 things.
Yeah, it feels like, well, it is everything.
I
but
like
it's
that. I
2
like that little misdirection.
Yeah. So, but he talks about it with you, Lola, and you're not tired of it yet.
no, actually, I find it fascinating because,
Yeah, it is fascinating.
false allegations and the fact that
Mm.
she managed to get the world to believe her for 6 years.
I'm so glad he won. Like, I know that you guys probably had a giant celebration when he won. I had a little celebration with Korey, and I had been trying to tell my lady about it. See, I was talking with her about it a lot.
It's so obvious.
She was
he is
more of
freaking lying.
She was more listening to me talking about it than actually participating. But I just thought it was crazy. It was a crazy situation. He shouldn't have won it in the current season that we're in of society, but he
Right.
did, and now it's going to be a tipping
Yeah.
point. I think it's going to start turning things back in a new direction.
It could.
And if he gets hired for Pirates of the Caribbean again, that'll make so much money, and that'll be the ultimate, I think, pendulum swinging to the other side.
I agree. I think this totally swings that pendulum back to, if nothing else, the center, right?
Oh, I hope so, yeah. Because it was getting ridiculous. I watched that documentary the other night with Korey and the missus called What is a Woman? And have you guys seen that?
No.
And I was like,
No.
holy
great.
shit, I'm scared now. I'm scared
It's
of
worth a
this
watch.
current society we're in.
Oh, it's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
One of the weird and wacky news videos I did was on a chick who sells her boob sweat.
Ugh.
This is what I mean.
I mean,
You
what
ladies
is wrong
have it
with
so good.
society when you can sell boob sweat and people are stupid enough to fucking buy it?
Oh,
Well, I
man.
mean,
That's
Or bath water.
Come on.
Yeah, bath
any
water.
of that stuff. Buying the panties, buying the bath water, buying the boob
Farts
sweat.
in a jar.
She was selling farts first, and then she had a heart attack because of all the beans she was eating. So she had to stop selling her farts.
What about that?
Wait,
Hey,
are you
Lula, can you give me a
serious?
deal on Tug's bath water? You could do like a.
But I mean,
partnership.
with what you're saying, what is wrong with society as a whole? That people are purchasing these things, these items that should not
Right?
be purchasable.
Yeah, but you could never sell that as a guy. That's the worst. That's the most unequal
Well,
part of it.
I disagree. I think you could. I
don't
think
know.
there's. I think, yeah.
There's
I think it could
enough
happen with
homosexual
with certain men.
males that
I
would
think
buy
it's a
it,
smaller
so.
group. I think it's a smaller group of men that would be able to pull off such a thing and actually make money.
Yeah.
This chick makes a shit ton of money. She's not just making, it's not a little side thing. I mean, she is making a shit ton of money by doing
man, that's
this.
awesome.
And she was
Tug's
selling the
pretty
vials for like $500 a piece.
$500.
And she says that she can produce like fucking 10 vials a day or some shit.
Of farts?
The hell is she
you
doing?
mean
No,
boob
the
sweat.
boob sweat. Yeah.
That'd be
What
hard
is
work.
she sweating? Vodka?
No, that can't be authentic boob sweat if she's making that much.
Yeah, she's putting salt water into a jar.
Yeah.
Like, what the nasty grossness? What does she look like?
Tug's titty sweat. There you
I
go.
can imagine a lot of freak dudes being into that. It's not
Hold
hard to
on.
be a
What
freak
does she
dude.
look like, though?
I mean, she looked like, one of the fake silicone Instagram chicks.
Perfect.
Come on, they're not all fake.
Most of them are fake, man.
I
Come
like
on.
that. They're easier to objectify that way.
Yeah, she made all kinds of
But
money,
if
man.
they're fake, how are they sweating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's videos. You can't
It's
fake it on the
fraud right
videos.
there. Fraudulent boob sweat.
What's up, Comics Mate?
I feel like we need to see what this broad looks like.
I'm pulling her up here so you can see her.
Because
Yeah,
I just
need
can't.
to see.
I mean, she's got to have some huge knockers, okay? And if they're fake, how the fuck are they sweating that much?
Welcome, Julius Freeman Comics.
welcome. Appreciate everybody showing up. And we're getting ready to see the chick who does boob sweat. Here,
I'd want to see proof. I'd want to see the sweat, like a video of the sweat dropping into the
There she is.
vial.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, she's hot, man.
farts,
Yeah.
I guess.
Those aren't fake.
And there is the boob sweat. Day in the life of making thousands of. Yeah,
Holy dang.
there she is.
There's no way. There is no way.
We're selling my Tata sweat. And
How much is that stuff?
Yeah,
Whoa,
this just kinda $500 goes to show you where
What is in you? What is in
$500?
you?
we can sell their boob sweat and actually make a really good living on it.
Hey, but, like, what are you
$500 a
gonna do?
pop right there.
She's selling her farts too.
I'm
man.
in the
It's
wrong fucking
disgusting.
business. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just turn off
See,
your
this-
AC and just get to work.
Oh
There's a lot
God,
of golden
somebody's gonna start
opportunities out
selling their
there.
ball sweat, aren't they?
But the
I
gay
think I
guys
might
want
try.
that. I want to get into the head of a gay man and just try to view men
Did you say you want to be
like
on the
they
head of a
view
gay
men.
man?
I want to know. I want to know if they see other dudes like I see women. Like are they are like
Yes.
really
I would
physically
say so.
attracted? It's not
Why
a
wouldn't
personality
they?
thing.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
would
know.
say so.
That's what their preference is. So of course it's
Man.
gonna be
So I
exactly
could,
like
know
you
when you're
see women.
Right.
I could sell my bull sweat then, and they'd probably buy it.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
There's gonna be some
Can you
dudes out
ship
there that
ball
would
sweat
totally buy it.
internationally?
I'm sure you can. I don't see why you
All
couldn't.
all Clayton has to do is put on their authentic Aussie ball sweat.
I will.
No.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, Julius, you walked in to Boob Sweat, the chick selling Boob Sweat. We were just commenting on it, and she also used to sell her farts.
Dude, she was hot though. She was.
Is she the one who went to the hospital for getting hurt for like
No, that was the
farting
girl
too much
farting in a
day?
jar.
No, yeah, she did. That was her because she did
Oh, it
that.
was
That's
her?
why
The
she's
same
selling
one.
Boob
Oh,
Sweat.
that was her.
Yeah, she
Oh,
had a
she
heart
put it
attack.
on the
What do
boob
they
sweat.
do with
Okay.
it? What do these guys do with these jars and stuff?
Save it for a special day.
I guess like candles, get in the bathtub with some bubbles,
Well, I remember
rose petals out.
I remember
So
the guy
funny.
that was buying the bath water. Like one of the guys that bought the bath water, he tried to vape it.
Oh, that's wrong.
And it was just bad all around. Just bad juju all around.
People are
But-
freaks, man. What happened?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
do
get that
not
shit.
know.
No God. No
You know,
country.
there's this bit in the documentary, What is a Woman, where they go to Africa and they start asking these African tribes about what they think, what their thoughts are toward a man becoming a woman or a man doing woman duties. And these guys, these tribes people are like, what are you talking about? How is that even possible? That can't happen. And I feel like this would be another question that would perplex them. What do you feel
a
about
woman
people
had a
being able to
penis-
make profit selling their farts in a jar? Do you want to move to the US? Can you believe that happens? Yeah, it's a I feel like somehow society lost its way. Like we had too much time to think and we advanced too much or something.
And we're and we're dumbing down in a society as well, just like
It's all
in the
that
movie
fluoride.
Idiocracy.
And let's face it, we're
Right.
really perverted.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
mean,
yeah. I know.
We've
I
become
am.
so perverted. It's crazy. I surprise myself by how perverted I am.
Have you watched our
sometimes.
stream?
Yeah.
That's why I'm here, man.
Yeah. Well, why don't we take a little break and watch some pot on TV?
All right.
Why don't we do that?
Let's
And
do
I
it.
know the last stream we had, the pot movie video that we had played also related to the pot trivia that we did later. I'm not saying that's the same thing now, but you may want to pay attention. I don't know. Here we go.
I guess my buy one, get one free flyer is really bringing in the business.
It's because you forgot the buy one part.
Oh, no. Well, good thing we're closing early, man, because I need you to give me a ride over to my cousin Larry's.
I don't have a car, man.
You can drive mine, man. I can't drive since my license got suspended.
Why? What'd you do?
Well, I dropped it in some soda, you know, and it just hung there suspended. And then when I was looking at it, I ran a red light.
Hey, Leo. What's in the bag, man?
How can I put this? Let's just say in this bag are illegal drugs.
What? Come on, man. You know I'm on probation.
That's cool, man. All you have to do is just not get pulled over. What did I just tell you, man?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Is there a problem, Ossifer?
Did you just say ossifer?
No, sir. I'm sorry. I distinctly heard him say officer, sir.
Pulled you over because your left brake light is out. I'm gonna have to write you up a warning.
Close one, man. I thought for sure he was going to ask what's in the bag.
I'm still right here.
Uh-oh.
Dog food?
We were framed! I mean, of course it's dog food. What do you think it was, illegal drugs?
All right, weirdos. Drive safe.
Dog food?
Yeah. I mean... Oh, wait, man. If the dog food's in this bag, then where's... Oh, wow, I gotta check on my dog, man.
Oh, shit.
Dr. Zhivago, I'm home. I brought your food.
Going down to Integrity Farms, gonna have myself a time. Friendly faces everywhere, humble folks without temptation. Going down to Integrity Farms, gonna leave my woes behind. There's ample parking day or night, people spouting howdy neighbor. I'm heading on down to Integrity Farms, gonna see if I can unwind.
I got some weed and I don't even know what's going on.
So come on down to Integrity Farms and meet some friends of mine.
Good stuff.
Integrity.
Yeah.
You guys like The Office? You ever watch that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
seen
a
it a few
little bit.
times.
Yeah.
I think it's
That is a
funny.
good show.
Up until the last couple of seasons, it got kind of not so good. I haven't seen the UK version though. I guess it's basically just the same exact thing, but with American actors.
Yeah, I hear the people say the English one is better.
Oh yeah,
I hear that.
maybe I should check it out.
The English
like-
ones are always better.
I do like Ricky
Yeah.
Gervais, Ricky Gervais.
Oh, is he in it? Is
Yeah.
he in the English one? Oh,
Yeah.
he's great.
Yeah, he's the Steve Carell version, the office manager or whatever.
That's awesome.
I did like him. He was in a TV show. It was like really sad but funny at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
It was his wife had died or something.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. I remember that one.
Mrs. Good Stuff watched it way more than I did. I caught a couple episodes here and there with her, but it was funny, but I felt bad for laughing, if that makes sense. Like, because of what the show was really about. I mean,
Yeah.
welcome,
can have-
Zevias.
Zevious. It's
Yes,
man. What the hell are you
exactly.
saying?
Yeah, I don't know, man. See, the thing is I can't pronounce shit. And I sometimes think that people put in fake names just to try to make me pronounce it and see what happens.
No,
Zevious.
that's a legend, Zevious, man.
Zevious been around as long as I have.
This is the first time I think I've seen that name. Maybe.
Are you high right now?
Yes.
Maybe you don't
Yeah,
remember.
man.
It could be.
He colored weaponized werewolf cover, man.
I don't know.
Sins of the Fae.
So, you guys get high pretty regularly now, right? Do
Yeah.
you have insights anymore? Like, do you trip and come to
What?
these realizations you never would have been able to realize if you were not intoxicated with weed? Or is
Well,
it just
There
like
he
it
goes with
lost
that
its touch?
logic again.
I don't know that
Yeah,
it's
what's
necessarily
going
a
on?
trip per se, but I will say that it definitely for me helps get the creative juices flowing.
It's not
Nice.
really a trip. It's more just floaty, feel good.
Yeah,
Mm,
and it helps me at least think outside of the box, I guess.
cool.
Clayton, have you ever smoked weed?
Yeah, I have, but I have only smoked it on the odd occasion. So when
What the hell, man?
when I smoke it, I notice the effects, possibly more substantially than
I still
someone who
notice
would
the
smoke it all the time.
effects.
And it depends on what kind of weed I'm smoking. I really only enjoy the stuff that makes me trip the fuck out. Because when
Of
I'm
course
just
you
smoking
would.
it,
Of course.
when it's just like the regular stuff, which is more often than not what I've had, it just I ended up not liking it that much
Yeah.
because it didn't have the best taste, and I wanted extra bang for my buck, you know. So when I went up to Outback Queensland where I grew up, and we had that good shit from the country, man, that was cool. At one point, I was sitting on my seat. The next minute, I was sitting on the ground, and I felt really small looking up at the scene, but I was still in the seat. Yeah, man, I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
What
Where did
the
my
fuck are
mind
you
just go?
lacing your weed with?
Dude, I don't
Yeah,
know what it
man.
was. I don't know what it was, but it was good.
Holy
So that
shit.
stuff, find that for me. I'll have it a little bit more often.
Holy shit, that's weed laced with some like LSD or some shit. Cause
Or it's
like
just some really
Possibly.
good stuff. I mean, I've had some 34, 35% THC bud that's been super fucking good.
There's varying qualities.
Welcome.
see, I would like to make canna butter out of that.
Man, but now you can just buy that stuff at a super high percentage. You can buy the butter. You can buy. You can get
I prefer not
honey
to
and
know the
peanut
percent.
butter
Just,
and
yeah. I'm
You
just
see,
saying.
If I did that stuff, can you imagine? I'm already a bit of a philosopher, you might say.
Yeah.
So can you imagine
yeah.
how open-minded I'd be if I was on that stuff all the time? I wouldn't even make sense. I wouldn't be on this plane anymore of existence.
Yeah, that's
I'd be
the good
somewhere
part
else.
Dude, Clayton, you'd
That-
be able
that's
to
the
reach
best
into
part
the
about it.
black hole and pull out Kozor.
I'd become unrelatable.
I don't know
Yeah.
about that because if everybody else around you is smoking too, they're all just going to be right there on the same plane, the same level with you.
Yeah, that's
They'd be
true,
like,
man.
"Yeah,
That'd be
man."
cool. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm already annoying to sober people.
I don't know if you're annoying. I don't get that. No. Well, you're
Are
his
you
brother. I
a
think
You guys
there's
haven't seen him
difference
off
there.
stream.
No, you're right. You're right. I have not. I don't know. But I find it hard to believe. That's all.
Oh no, we would get along good stuff. I get along better with certain people.
Well,
He gets
I'm
along
pretty,
with stoners, is what he's saying.
I'm pretty laid back, you know. I'm pretty open. I'm pretty like, you know, whatever. So.
Yeah, I would say so. Good stuff.
Do I need to be your translator tonight, Clayton?
Not at all. Not at all. I'm good at communicating when I put in effort. It doesn't come naturally though.
You're always good at communicating. That's part of the problem here.
No, it depends
Sour
on the
diesel
mood
is
I'm in.
good.
Too much logic.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's ever too much logic. I think it's good to be logical.
I
I try
was
to approach
kidding.
things from a logical. I know. I was trying to play along with you.
You must be really high right now, Lola, because you said I'm being logical a few times, and I'm talking a whole lot of bullshit.
I know.
But it all makes sense. That's the thing.
Yeah, it does. Only because you're high, though.
That could be. Nonetheless, it all makes sense.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah, Kevin said he's got some
I'm
sour
laughing
diesel.
too hard at this shit.
This is what we've been missing, Lola.
Where's the girls at? Where's the girls?
Oh, you want to see the girls already?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need girls.
You need girls? Well,
All right, we'll
yeah.
get to it.
You want to do the girls first, Justin, or do you want to make them wait?
You don't ask a married man that.
All right, we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and throw the girls on. We'll go ahead and
Oh,
do
I
it a
thought I was
little
gonna get Xevious in here. High. That would have been fucking legendary.
Wait, does Xevious get high?
Not on streams.
Yep, not on streams. All right, so we'll look at some girls, and then maybe we'll come back and talk about some Kozor. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of anything like that.
Yeah. Well,
Kozor?
hey,
What's Kozor?
let me tell you about my best high experience first before we get into this.
Dude, no, we need to see the babes, man.
No, this is cool. This is
Yeah,
this
good
is a
story.
good
Yeah, good
experience.
story.
Corey's
I
like,
was
no,
back-
give me the titties.
I was back in my mid-20s,
This is
maybe
why he's
early
annoying.
20s, and there was this chick that I had randomly started talking to at a bar, and she was French. And I started talking to her. She was with some other guy, but she started showing way more interest in me. And then I was like, "Can I get your number?" And I got the number. And then we caught back up again later on another night. And anyway, that night we were hanging out, and she was going to meet up with some other French friends, and I tagged along. And somehow I'd found myself at this random French dude's place among other French people I couldn't understand. And we were sitting around a table, and they pulled out the good stuff. And I just remember that experience, just sitting there, feeling like I was high but lost in translation at the same time.
Holy shit, I couldn't be that high and around people
Oh,
I couldn't
yeah.
understand. I'd go
Oh, yeah,
crazy.
but I could. I was okay.
I'd be
with it.
like, you motherfuckers are talking about me, ain't you?
Yeah. Yeah,
go
well,
crazy.
that's true. Yeah, I was wondering what they were saying. Like, man, this guy. Who is this dude that you just brought randomly around to our house? But they seem really chilled out anyway. You know, the French. So, anyway, let's check out some girls. That's my story.
Good story.
I feel like I gotta tell that
Talking about
story. And then we're
pulling
gonna...
out the good stuff. I'm like, hell yeah. I like the good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
All right, girls, here we go.
Girls.
Back in the day, there was this girl around the way. She liked my home piece MCA. He said he would not give her play. I asked her please, he said you may. Her pants were tight and that's okay. If she would dance, I would DJ.
Yeah, that's some nice girls.
Why are you teasing us us married men like that? Good stuff.
You're still allowed to look.
So does married women.
Yes. Yeah. Just because you're
Yeah.
on a diet don't mean you can't look at the menu, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I'm
you're
gonna
just
say
lying
I'm gonna have
if you
to
don't.
like I'm gonna have to have a talk with y'all about your definition of hot.
You
Yeah.
don't think they were hot? I've seen way
Some
worse
were,
than that.
some were.
Pictures before.
That blonde one was great. The one that looked like an actual woman instead of a girl. She was hot. She was like a proper woman holding the weed over her nipple.
Oh yeah, she was pretty hot.
Yeah, very classy, very classy.
I was like, give it to me, mommy.
Good stuff.
They remind me a lot of the kind of women that I would see at music festivals.
Oh yeah, there you
when
go.
I was going to those.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wondered, I'm
So
like, what are
hippies?
these? Yeah, hippies. And I always wondered, what do these people do when they're not at the music festival? Because they seem like such fans. Like getting fucked up was their passion. You know, you'd see people running around on DMT, getting like totally their brains just liquefying before your eyes.
Yeah.
And then, everybody else was just kind of regular high. But yeah, I don't know. It made me wonder.
What is that, a blue wave?
What do these people do outside of this? They just live normal lives? Do they
Not
work in the
much.
office?
They're
They're sitting around
probably
getting high, not taking showers,
cooks
smelling like patchouli.
and servers, and
I wondered about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was there.
They're
Yeah.
becoming furries, okay?
That could be.
Aaron's getting deep.
There's the men and women have different views on determining who and who isn't hot. My one friend called some pretty woman ugly. Huh.
I mean, isn't beauty subjective? It's the eye of the beholder.
It is in the eye of the beholder. That is true.
So
Sometimes there is
Clayton
certain
showing me
things
some
that
weird shit on Instagram.
No,
I'm
no.
like, dude,
There's like
I don't know, man.
there's certain aesthetic appeal that you could that are commonalities, aesthetic
Because he's in the
commonalities.
fake tits. He gets into some pretty weird chicks with fake.
Of course, I love fake
I'm
tits.
dude.
They're the best.
We had this discussion before.
Yeah.
Man, if you look at natural boobs, if you look up natural boobs and then you look up fake boobs, the natural boobs look like. I mean, I was talking African tribes before, right? You want to see natural boobs? Boom, that's the image. You want fake boobs?
Jesus, Clayton! What the fuck? Not all
That's
natural
just the
boobs
truth.
look like that. Holy Jesus!
Yeah, dude. Fuck,
I'm just
what about
saying,
your
fake ones
girlfriend's
keep
boobs,
themselves up.
man? Shit.
So that's,
He like the
that scar-
Twilight nurse.
That scar tissue acts as kind of like a bra almost. Keeps them nice
Oh my
and
god!
hitched up like that, formula.
Oh my god!
Hot shit too baked.
Korey, do y'all let him out of the house?
No, I don't think
He,
so.
he never go. Ever since
Not anymore.
COVID started, he's like never went outside.
Not
I go
Oh
to, like,
Jesus!
the malls and shit, and I see him, and he's like crazy and shit, man. Like he's just, yeah.
What?
I don't know.
You're like
Something
a person who never goes
crazy.
outside, basically.
Not anymore, no. I was unimpressed the last time I went out.
What is that? Agoraphobic, ahoraphobic, or something?
I think so. Yeah.
Agoraphobic fear of crowds.
That could be it. Okay. So the last time I went out, it was like a month or two back. And I don't get any further than the train station because I'm taking the train into the city. And some old Indian guy starts hitting on me like hardcore, like really pushing it. He's like, "What kind of drinks do you like?" And I'm like, I like beer at the moment." And he's like, "Oh, just tell me and I'll buy you one. What are you doing? How long do you have to wait for your friend in the city?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's like 10 a.m. in the morning.
Did you get the free beer?
Fucking club you're talking about, all right?"
You should get the free beer, man.
Yeah, get the free beer and then take off, man. You don't owe him
And then
anything.
And then I get on the train, and you guessed it, this guy sits right, not even opposite, but right next to me on the train, and he keeps on talking, and he asks for my number and shit, and I'm like, fuck. Luckily, some old lady came and sat opposite. She reminded me a lot of my auntie, and she's really talkative, just like my auntie, and she saved me. I was like, oh, thank God. Anyway, so that's what happens when I go out. Straight away. I haven't been out in ages.
You just get hit on by dudes, man. I can understand that.
But then you got that
Korey
cool
wonders.
story to tell everyone else. So
Yeah, that is a
never
pretty
had
cool
gay
story to
dude on,
tell.
man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Weird shit.
Yeah, everyone wanted to talk to me that day for some reason. I was like, man, I probably put on a few kilos since I've been out because I'm a dad now and I don't work out anymore. And I was feeling a bit insecure. But then, to my surprise, it looked like society was happy to see me. It was really weird.
it's because they probably were.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I
Everybody's
felt
been
bad. I'm
stuck
like,
in the
sorry,
house.
guys, I left it so long.
Oh, we got a question for you guys.
What is Kozor, and how many people get an axe to the face?
Korey, I'll let you answer that.
He's used it a lot, basically.
Wait, say that again, but with more passion.
Plenty. He's killed a lot of people. Look, Chief Baron isn't like, he's not Spider-Man. He kills his foes, so axes them.
So we're gonna get blood and mayhem and gore.
Yeah. There's a lot of horror stuff in Kozor, basically.
Yes.
You want to run that trailer?
That's why I'm like, I'm patiently waiting for this book.
It's so close now. It's almost there.
Yeah.
It's almost there. Almost at the printers.
Very cool.
What is almost? What is almost, Clayton?
Almost is so we've got all the coloring adjustments done, which is a huge task. And now we've just got to put the dialogue, which Eric has already put together, onto the pages. And when I've got the time to do that, I'm going to do that and hopefully get it to the printers. I would love to say this week.
Dude, just do it, man. What the fuck?
I will. I'm going to. What are you doing?
Dude, I got shit to do, man.
It's like, I already did my part, motherfucker.
That's funny. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming really soon.
I'm excited.
We've been talking to associates in the US as to how we can get it fulfilled faster too. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although we realize that we can't just print it in the US and send it straight to the fulfillment specialist over there, because we promised people we were going to sign it. So we've actually got to get them printed here, sign it, and if we're going to do that, send it over there. But we're still kind of thinking about what the best option will be there. The logistics of it all.
Couldn't you just make like a stamp of your signature and just like
just stamp it on there?
The legit thing, though.
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't think that's too expensive. I don't think so. You ought to be able to
like
get a stamp pretty cheap.
Yeah, but see, I feel like I'm not that fussed on signatures, but I know that some collectors really get
people sell
quite
for big
particular
money.
about their signatures.
Like
So
they want the real deal, not
it's like,
because although it's a
Yeah.
real deal, it's still a copy of the real deal.
yeah,
Yeah.
and don't worry. I even said to Korey, I'm like, man, maybe we can print our signatures on the cover, and he's like, nah, man, we can't do that. If people will know, and also they want that signature because it makes it more valuable.
It makes it more valuable, yeah.
Yeah.
So that
Corey's keeping you honest.
Yeah, so is my lady, actually, because I asked a few people about it. I'm like, what can I do with this? Because it would be so much more straightforward in terms of time and people getting their books faster if we were just able to print it. Because our fulfiller guy, who we're thinking of teaming up with, he's like, yeah, the next day. As soon as the printed copies are there, I start fulfilling the next day. And I mean, there's 600 books, but from what he was telling me, he'd get that done in a week easily. And I was like, man, that would just smooth out that process so quickly. But there's one spinner in the works, which is the signature. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, what if you
what we
did
want.
like 10 signatures, and that way they'd be all slightly different? You'd have 10 slightly different signatures for the stamp, and you can.
It's gotta be legit, man.
See, Corey's like, yeah, you're right, Lola. He's keeping us honest.
He's
Because
hardcore on that.
it's like if they try selling like an original Kozor on eBay when it's like a famous book, and then they're like, oh, what's the fake signature or something?
But no one else's is stamped, so it's still got that value.
So our first book, our daughter signed it as well. And
Yeah.
she was like 4 or 5 at the time and had just learned to start signing. So like
awesome.
her signature was literally just like a heart
That's
the best
adorable.
hurt she could make, and
That's
like
good stuff.
her first, or I think she may have put lug on there. Like she was just learning to spell and stuff, so it was a task and a half.
Must have taken forever.
Yeah, she'd be like, "Okay, I'm done." Like she'd do one, and she'd be like, "I'm done. I don't want anything else to do with this."
Oh no.
We were like, no. You decided that you told everybody you were gonna sign them. You gotta sign.
Oh no. So did you forge a few, honestly?
No,
Damn, that
did
is
not.
commitment right there.
Did
was
not.
like-
She was old enough to like kind of understand, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So she wanted to give that to people.
Oh,
That's
that's
cool.
beautiful. That's so nice.
She's
That's
a sweet
cool.
kid.
Special. Very
She
special.
was
See that?
she was God's trick, okay? Because God like gave me this really awesome baby, and I was like, I need another one. And then the second one came along, and I'm like, okay, I get it. God has a sense of humor, because yeah, that one's like a tornado and just a ball of energy.
They keep you on your toes. That's what's great about them.
Yes, they do. Even when they get older, don't think that goes away.
He can give me advice. He can give me fatherly advice later on throughout this
I just want
journey.
the
Good
energy to
stuff.
calm down.
Now,
Mine
you
is full
know,
of so much energy.
the energy like grows until, I mean, let's see, my 23-year-old still has that energy.
But the problem there, Miss Good Stuff, is that I don't have that energy.
Yeah. Oh, I don't either. I'm pretty old at this
If I
point.
had the energy of a 2-year-old, I could get everything I need to get done in a day.
Yeah, they're so inspired too. I feel like as
Mhm.
we get older, we care a little less and we're a little lazier, and we're like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
as obsessed anymore with whatever it is I'm doing. Whereas when you're a kid or you're a younger adult, it's
Yeah.
like you get crazy obsessed with things, and you just got the fuel there to burn.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You guys want to watch this trailer?
Yeah, let's do it.
Heck yeah.
Kozor Descent into Madness features 43 full-color pages of intricately detailed art that tells a nightmare-fueled story of foul demons, abundant bloodshed, and the insidious corruption of a warrior's psyche. The story centers around a mighty warrior named Chief Barton and his clan of savage swordsmen who embark on a quest into the sacred swamplands of Nimla in search for the mysterious Faceless People, a race of submissive super soldiers who will balance out the odds in a ruthless war between man and demon. But when they're attacked by a flock of flying beasts, their journey proves more fatal than they could have ever imagined. In this campaign, backers get no less than the definitive edition of Kozor Descent into Madness, which comes complete with refined edits, additional story pages, retouched interior artwork, and new wraparound covers. If you're a fan of dark fantasy and medieval horror, this book is for you. Back Kozor Descent into Madness today, only on Indiegogo.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
We're actually making a new trailer too, because we're going to close out the book soon, either this month or next month. So either
What's up, Pax
in
Allen?
July or August.
Well, I will say, and I think I probably mentioned this every time I've been on stream with you and seen this, I love the music for that trailer. It just really captures everything, in my opinion, super well. Yeah, it's really cool.
Well,
and that voiceover is pretty sexy.
I did my best. I did my best.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I got a new custom track made for the next trailer from my good
very
buddy,
cool.
The Void. So
Very cool.
That's going to be sick.
Hell yeah.
If you've heard the Doom soundtrack for the video game, that's what it's like.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
You play a lot of Doom, Clayton?
I've played a fair bit of the original Doom back in the day. Haven't played a whole lot of the latest Doom, but I like to listen to the soundtracks, and I like to look at the visuals. So I like to watch people play video games more so than actually play them myself, because I'm just bad at them. I'm not good. If I haven't played them for a while, I get really out of practice.
What made you want to do a horror fantasy?
Korey, you should answer that.
Well, I read this manga called Berserk, and I was like, holy shit.
Damn straight, man.
And I had to make my own fantasy horror book, basically.
But
I
not
mean,
just
I was
that.
doing fantasy art for a long time. So,
Dark fantasy's cool. Think about all the stuff that's in it. Like regular fantasy, you get elves and dwarfs and stuff, but in dark fantasy, you get grotesque, monstrous creatures that have this weird, otherworldly, weird, otherworldly attachments to them that can really just space you out as you're reading the book. It's kind of crazy the things that happen in dark fantasy. Usually there's like lots of erotic elements to it as well. So you get the sexiness, you've got the scariness, and then you've got the higher level of violence that you'll typically see too. So I mean, what's not to love?
Yeah.
Wait, are you telling me there's boobs in this?
Maybe.
I don't know. If
we get
Korey
some
has
TNA?
anything to do with it, then I think so.
Maybe. I mean, look at who you're talking to. We're the creators of this book. So, I mean, that leaves you some big clues.
Yo. And welcome, Hex Allen. Thank you for showing up, brother. We appreciate you.
So we're going to get TNA and a black hole somewhere.
A black hole?
Yeah, a black hole. I'm talking about Clayton's always going into the abyss.
Yeah, kind of. In some ways, they're. Descent into madness.
Right.
Is certainly an appropriate subtitle for this book.
Which is really cool, by the way.
Yeah, it looks
the art
nice.
is kicking, man. That art is badass. That's what drew me into this book was the art.
And the colors are looking fucking phenomenal.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys make me look bad.
Oh, come on. Well, we've updated these pages actually, and we're going to put them on the campaign soon, so you'll be able to see the latest and greatest version of
man.
Kozor.
What the hell?
Well, good stuff is doing his thing over here. We'll leave it as a surprise.
We can show it.
Who did the colors?
Korey did these colors, yeah. Korey did the colors of Kozor, essentially.
But I'm a much better colorist now. So
this is one of my favorite ones right here. I love the eyeballs.
It's scary, huh?
Yeah, it's fucking cool as shit. And then this is just
beautiful.
This
I'm
here
excited for this one.
Man. Wow. Yeah, that's really, really cool.
Yeah. Korey completely recolored this page later on. Looks amazing.
And it looks fucking cool like this, so I can only imagine.
Oh, yeah. You guys are going to be surprised. I had my doubts about Kozor, as you do as a creator. You know, you kind of, you're worried about how it's going to be received, but after all this work we put into it, I'm actually genuinely excited for people's reactions to the book. I think they're going to be blown away.
There we go. There's that TNA.
Yeah. There's plenty of TNA to go around.
I knew it was in there. I just didn't know where exactly.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Are they twins?
Are they twins?
Now,
Korey?
are they selling their sweat?
They're not.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're doing
say
some
if they're
kinky
twins.
stuff by
It doesn't say if
they're
they're twins
choking
or
that
not,
dude.
you know.
Yeah.
Who is that dude they're choking, Korey?
You have to read the book to find out, man. Fuck.
No spoilers.
Should you know, Clayton?
I do know. I do
Yeah,
know.
he just wants to spoil it for everyone, doesn't he?
You shut your pie hole, Clayton.
This is pretty badass right here.
Yeah.
You run this book for me.
Very dynamic.
I won't. It is a good
Beautiful
cover.
layout.
Kanan White did that one up for us. Amazing artist. Absolutely superb.
Yeah, I've got Brand. He did the art on that one.
That is
nice. He does some phenomenal stuff.
That's
Kanan White's a hell of a freaking artist, man.
Yeah. Exclusive black and white wine edition.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna look gorgeous too.
Yeah, that looks
it's gonna look really good.
You just want all our money.
More TNA.
Yeah.
I synced it.
I would say there's a bit of like everything for every type of person, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Man, beautiful line work.
Yeah, that's badass.
Thanks. That's a merging of both Korey and I. He did the monsters, like the dogs, and I did the chicks. Went over his layouts, and it just came together really well.
Yeah.
It's a true
That's
Barton
very
Bros
cool.
collaboration.
That's very cool.
Yeah, that was a hardcore page.
Yeah.
Man.
You want to see boob sweat? I put a lot of boob sweat into this book. So did
I
Korey.
bet you did. Oh, okay, yeah, there's that same page not colored.
Yeah.
That is very cool, not colored too.
Yeah, black and white edition is no joke.
Mm-hmm. I will say though, I think I prefer the color.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not that this is bad by any means. I'm not saying that at all.
Oh, it's all good.
There's some
Yeah, see, I
chips.
like that page. That's a good page right there.
See, you don't need the 7th floor. You're crazy.
I need the 7th and the 6th. But that's a good page, man.
Thanks. Yeah, well, Korey, that's all Korey, that one.
Yeah, it's
Korey can draw women.
Yeah.
Yes.
Korey pays attention.
Mm-hmm. One of these days he's going to do the 6th Floor Girl comic book.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hear that, Korey?
See.
One of these days I'm going to write it up and hire Korey as my artist. Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
I don't
Do
think
it.
I could have anybody else do it. I don't think I could have anybody else do it. It wouldn't be right.
Korey would be offended.
No. I'd be like, they didn't draw him hot enough if it was another
Right.
artist, you know?
Right. There'd be too much criticism. That and the fact that, like I said before, there's no bigger fan of the 6'4". So, yeah, it just, yeah.
Exactly.
Have
All
I been
those-
missing good stuff episodes recently? It feels like it's been a while.
Yeah, we haven't. I don't know. I've been more concentrating on making videos instead of live streaming. I don't know. I'm not saying we're not going to do it again, but right now we don't have it in the works.
You got to bring it back.
Just need a break.
I'm like your biggest
A lot of work
supporter.
to do those shows.
Yeah, Dan Lawless did this up.
This is
Another
really
amazing
cool.
talent.
Yeah, this
That's
is
a
really
print
cool.
everyone's going to get. We just thought we'd throw this in here for no reason. You know what, guys? Here's another print for good measure.
No, the reason is because you're good guys and you want to make your fans happy. That's
Absolutely.
the reason.
We really do. We really, really do.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Got a Shelby print everyone's going to get. That one's been colored up by Michael Pedro too. It looks absolutely stunning.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Very
Shelby's work.
nice. And you got all kinds of stretch goals.
Yeah. We need to take that perfect bound one off there, actually, because we decided that the book is going to be staple bound because, for one, the dimensions of the comic was built for that. And secondly, we want it to feel like a comic book, like a real proper comic book.
Yeah.
And we feel like you can open the book better, you can look at the pages better when it's staple bound, at least in our opinion.
Right. That's cool. Well, the book is looking super fucking cool.
Thanks, good stuff.
Yeah.
Glad you like it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're going to love it.
Dude,
It'll give you
some
nightmares,
edited
but you'll love
pages,
it.
man.
I don't know about nightmares because I kind of like that sort of shit.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
We'll
Oh,
see.
yeah.
There's some scary scenes in it.
Well, it might excite me more than anything. Yeah, I've
Oh
got.
Lord.
Yeah,
Maybe we should check on Mrs. Good Stuff after he reads it.
No, she's the one that watches the TV shows that tells you how to get away with killing people.
Oh.
Yeah, she watches ID.
Oh, that's a woman thing.
Yeah.
All women
So-
watch those.
Yeah, she
like
can,
you gotta figure out what to do with you guys later, you know?
No, she's already got that figured out. Just ask her. She can tell you how to get rid of the body.
Whoa.
Let's
scary.
Let's go into a little funny pop video. It's a little PSA, so to speak, from Canada. And after that, it looks like Korey has something that he would like to show us. And I'm not going to say, it's X-rated or not, but yeah. Yeah, let's check this out.
This vehicle over for suspicion of cannabis use. I'm going to administer the new roadside saliva drug test. It's my first time administering it in the field, but I'm pretty confident it's going to work.
Give me a mixed box of Timbits, like 2 breakfast sandwiches and some matches.
Do you know why I stopped you?
Oh, because this isn't at Tim Hortons.
I have reason to suspect that you're on THC.
Oh, dude. I don't know how we got on the highway.
I'm going to administer the saliva test.
Oh, man, I didn't even study.
Okay, I need you to spit in the tube.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I just want you to concentrate, okay? I want you to spit.
Dude, I think he wants you to spit in it too.
Yeah, exactly, okay? I want you to spit. What the hell was that?
He told me to spit.
You said spit.
You're not even driving.
Yeah, it's a good thing too, because he's way too high.
You know what? I'm just gonna swab my own face. I'll get the sample that way. Wait a minute. What happened to my test tube? That's it. Hey! Stop! Come back here! Come.
Oh,
Hit the brake! Hit the brake! Hit the brake!
Like, dude.
Never drink and drive. And if you have to smoke pot, please park and spark. We have no idea how we're going to deal with this. Hit the brake! A message from the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
That was good.
Yeah, good times. Good times.
Yeah, the first time she spits in his face is it's a doozy.
Yeah, I need you to spit. There you go. She's a spitter. Look out.
Mm-hmm. Depending on the mood, it can be a good thing.
That's right. So, what do we have here?
This is like the full cover wraparound because Clayton wasn't showing anything, so I recolored the cover that Clayton done basically.
That's how your book's gonna look. Nice art on the front, nice art on the back.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Yeah. It's awesome. We're proud of this.
You should be. It looks really good.
And did your mom know you do this?
Yeah, you should.
She does. She does.
This is very fucking cool. You should be proud of this.
Yes.
How do you think Mum feels about Kozor, Korey?
I think she likes it.
Probably as excited as we are, or even more, because she spawned the two who created this masterpiece.
Yeah. She goes around town with a copy.
Yep.
I would be if I was your mom. I'd be showing everybody. Look at my dude's head.
I mean, my mom does.
Yeah, that's really, really cool.
Thanks, man. We hope you guys enjoy it. We really do.
I think it's gonna be enjoyed. Are you gonna do more Kozor, or is this just a one-off?
Yeah, we're for sure going to do more Kozor. Like, there's a lot planned for it.
Later, Kevin. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Appreciate you.
I can't remember if y'all were doing this as a one-off or not, but if there's more Kozor, like once people get this one, they'll come back for more.
Yeah, I think so. I think
It
so. We're
looks
still
really good.
We're still weighing up what projects we're going to do next. We actually
Yeah.
want to get a few quicker projects out there because Kozor is very detail intensive, which means it takes longer to create. And so we're trying to figure out ways to optimize that process and make it so that people don't have to wait so long next time.
Yeah.
It could just be an outlier of a project because it was weird in the way it was produced. So I was actually going over the top of stuff Korey had already done. Whether or not that made it take longer or a smaller amount of time as opposed to just completely redoing it from scratch is the question. But yeah, this is what Korey's working on at the moment.
Yeah, I saw this
in
on
his
Twitter
spare
the other
time.
day.
It's got popular for some reason. So
See why I want him to do the 6'4" girls?
Yeah.
Are those real?
Yeah. That's not
They look
real.
real to me. They look real.
Come on, that's
I mean, they're not
is,
real life dimensions.
that is
of fruit.
inflatable, dude. Come on, man.
No, those are real.
Those are bionic.
Those are natural, man.
They're totally. I told you, they're totally real.
I think you guys actually love fake boobies and you just don't know it.
I mean,
Oh,
I
let's hear
like
it.
all boobs. So
Yeah, I'm not one to really, you know.
I don't
Yeah,
really
not
go
any-
around asking, "Hey, do you
Yeah.
have fake tits?"
Yeah, not anymore. Not now that you've seen this woman.
So,
Yeah.
is this going to be a comic book there, Korey?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I posted on Twitter before because I was thinking about like a sci-fi comic with like clone military chicks fighting monsters, and yeah, it's gotten a lot of attention, like way more than I expected.
It was an experiment at first because Korey and I had been talking about doing because we have a cleaner style which is reserved for more sci-fi stuff, and then we've got a more complex style which is more dark fantasy related. And Korey had this idea for the Clone Chick comic was its code name Clone Chick comic, and he actually, which I was
She's
like,
not actually, she's not really a clone. She's like sort of like born in a lab sort of thing and growing from like perfected genes and shit. So, you know.
Yeah. So she's like a, I don't know what you would call that, a
perfect
bio
being?
engineered
Human
human.
engineering, yeah.
Is that
human
why
engineering.
she doesn't need space for her organs?
Yeah, basically.
Where are
That's
her
why-
organs?
That's why
where
her
are
body
they?
is perfect.
And she's
So
straddling
it's like-
that chair.
So it's like the Fifth Element with boobs, the perfect being.
Yeah, in a sense,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Korey just put it out there. This was like a proof of concept page almost, and it just took off. People loved it.
Well,
so
it's
now
fucking
Corey's
cool,
like,
man.
shit, I better
I
make
mean,
this.
just from that, you can tell there's a story there. I mean, just from what you can see.
Yeah,
I mean,
looks-
just
Korey,
the
you do
expression.
draw beautiful women.
Well, the expression on her face too. It's not just the boobs. It's not just. It's the expression on her face. There's a lot going on, and just that picture alone, right there.
Yeah. And the coloring is phenomenal. Korey just works so well with this style, line art style, and the coloring. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, and those breasts look like solid, like you could touch them.
Like great, real,
I
natural.
had some
boobs.
good references for it. So
Yeah. I bet you did.
Yeah,
very
I want to read this
cool.
book.
Very cool. So who's going to write this one?
I'm writing it. It's basically, I don't think the story is going to be as crazy as Kozor, but it's going to be entertaining. That's for sure.
That's cool.
I mean, I'm interested. It's got my attention. So
It does feel like Korey was on weed when he wrote Kozor.
Well, that'll make
it's
it.
a trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you might have to be high to really experience Kozor.
Well, I think being high, just seeing the pictures in general, that's yeah.
Sending you to a different place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, weed enhances
Exactly.
everything.
So you guys want to jump into? We've got some cool pipes.
Oh,
let's check
I
out
like
some
pipes.
cool. It's art in itself.
Nice.
Some of those are just really fucking neat, and I love looking at the glass bowls and pipes and whatnot. That because those are all hand blown. People really get into that shit. It's really kind of cool.
Yeah, that sci-fi chick one was great.
Yeah, that was cool as shit. And I would like to say I'm getting messages from the future again. Because in the private chat it says 02:28 a.m. and it's 02:27 a.m. by my clock. So I'm getting messages from this happened the last time.
But technically, this is Thursday for us, and it's Wednesday for you.
Well, nope.
So-
I'm Thursday morning at 2:27 a.m.
Well, we're Thursday evening,
Yes,
afternoon.
yeah. What time is it for you guys right now?
It is 4:28 p.m. That means that we're in two different times, but we're all here at the same time. What does that tell you about time and its legitimacy? It's all
Well,
bullshit.
it tells you that Einstein was right when he proved that time moved at different speeds.
For sure it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't even have a proper understanding of time.
Oh, no,
we're
not
not
at all.
conscious of how time actually works.
No,
we think we
not
are,
at
but
all.
we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that just the other day.
Imagine being high thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That'd be even cooler.
Uh-huh. That's how it goes.
It's weird, man. I don't think I think time is it's an interesting concept. I don't know if it holds up all the time though. I don't know if
Right.
time holds up.
I don't know.
Really.
I don't know.
Because sometimes it feels like it's going faster.
Mhm.
Is time a feeling?
I think it could be. I think
Or
it's a
is
little bit more in depth than that, though.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's the same time all the time, but in
Well,
our
for you, but
perception,
it's a different time for me.
but we're all here at the same time.
Exactly.
In
But
our
you're in the
percep-
future, and I'm in the past for you.
And in terms of your perception, maybe time feels like it's going slower, but in
Uh-huh.
my perception, it's going faster.
Right.
And yet, it's all the same time. The now. It's all the now.
So then is time relevant or is it irrelevant?
Sometimes I think it's irrelevant, actually.
Mhm.
What the only way we are able to actually know that there is the existence of time is through evidence of its passing, and the only way to have that is through memory, which is fairly inaccurate anyway.
Oh, very,
without
yeah.
memory, without the existence of memory, it would be as if you were living right now. Right? You just lost all your memory. All you've got is right now.
Yeah.
And then maybe the prediction that there will be more time and some future event that will
Right.
unfold within it. But besides that, that's all that really time actually is to human beings. So without memory, without any idea or perception of what the future could be, time would actually be fairly, irrelevant.
Uh-huh.
It wouldn't
and,
matter.
and it's like you said too, though. I mean, memory in itself is flawed. When you remember something, you're remembering the last time you remembered it. So
Yep.
it becomes different each time.
Yeah, it gets more inaccurate the more
Yeah.
times you try to recall it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is nuts.
Yeah.
And that, only increases with age too.
Agreed. You're see the way I see it. I'm 48 years old at this point, and I try to not remember things, and I do that for a reason, especially if it's something that is written down. I have this thing with, why am I going to attempt to remember something that's written down for me? I don't need to attempt to remember it because my brain is like a hard drive and it's full. So every time I remember something new, I lose something old. And so I'm starting to lose my memories from when I was younger. So I have this theory that if I attempt to not remember things now, things that I don't need to remember, things that are unimportant, things that I would have remembered in the past because I thought it was important, I need to know it. But if it's written down, why do I need to remember it? I can go back and refer to it later as needed by looking at it. So that way, in hopes that I retain some of the memories from my childhood that I may lose by remembering things I don't need to remember right now.
Go ahead.
How do you know you've lost the memory if you've already lost it?
Yeah, because I don't remember past certain ages, certain things that I know have
and
happened.
smoking weed, like the guy
pictures.
said.
No, not necessarily though.
Ah.
I actually have a really good long-term memory. I can remember Tom and Jerry episodes that I haven't seen in years. I can recall and almost recite word for word songs that I haven't heard in 10 plus years.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But I can't do that now. I didn't even have to worry about making new memories now because I have some kind of weird goldfish memory happening.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's just
watching like a Vsauce episode or something like that, right? About like, okay, so the reason we think our time's going faster now as we get older is because when you're a kid, your mind is like taking in everything more because it's like constantly learning, right?
Oh yeah.
But as you get older, it's kind of like your mind
Filters
doesn't
out
need
everything.
to do that. So it's
Right.
like that's why your memories as a kid, like you
Oh.
remember that stuff more than you do like yesterday or something,
Right.
or a week ago.
Corey's saying that your brain is just automatically going to optimize anyway. Good stuff.
No.
Well,
sad.
I just still don't see the purpose of remembering things I don't have to.
Exactly.
If I can refer back to it, I'm not going to put it to memory because I honestly do feel like I'm losing memories from, before a certain age. I don't remember certain things.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Well, sometimes I get a little surprise. Something triggers a memory I didn't even realize I had.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
Yes,
I'm
that
I
is
haven't
fun.
thought about that in a long time. I
Yeah.
didn't even know I still recalled it.
Yeah. Like when you were a kid and you cleaned your room and you found
Mm.
something, one of your toys that you hadn't seen for a while because you hadn't cleaned your room in a long time. And you're like, oh, man, I remember this toy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The brain is like a bit of a hard drive because I find that I remember earlier things so clearly. Songs, like you mentioned, I know how to, I know the lyrics too. And now, if I tried to recall the same stuff, like if I tried to recall a song now, or even recall a movie, I don't remember half the movies I've watched, which is even more nuts.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, man, that's what scares me. Because I think I remember watching this episode of Boston Legal, and in Boston Legal, one of the characters, Denny Crane, is getting Alzheimer's, and he goes for a scan, and the doctor says that the reason that he is showing signs of this oncoming Alzheimer's is because even though he has recollection of memories that are older, he's finding it harder to make new memories. And so that always scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I forget that I've already put milk in my coffee.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
And I go to get the
Yeah,
milk
I
out.
take
I'm
my
like, oh
medication,
shit, I already
and
put
like
this in.
5 minutes later, I'm like, did I take my medication?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
are we all going? Are we all going to have massive mental decline because of
Well-
social media or something one day? Is this going to be an epidemic?
Well,
Or
one
is it
thing
just normal?
I can tell you, Clayton, and I lost my mother to Alzheimer's.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the biggest things I remember early on was as long as you remember that you forgot,
Oh,
you're still okay.
okay.
Ah.
Right. That's
As long as you remember that you
insightful.
forgot, you're still okay.
Shit, dude. That's why it's hard on everybody else
Uh-huh.
around you
Yeah.
because they know that you forgot, but you don't know
Uh-huh.
that you forgot.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom, she had no idea she forgot certain things. That's when we knew it was getting real bad.
Yeah, shit.
So as long as you remember that you forgot something, you're still doing all right.
So it's important. Yeah, I just don't know how do we I think probably one of the key things we could do to increase our ability to remember stuff and keep our mental well-being is just focusing. Because I feel
Right.
like we have lost that ability so much. Is
Mhm.
this who can sit down for 2 hours uninterrupted on a single task? Not many
Oh.
people.
Oh no.
If you can
not
do that,
many.
you got a superpower now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For real.
And I used to be able to do that. But I don't know. Now it's harder, man. It really is, unless I've got a lot of willpower.
We're in the day and age of everything right now.
Constant
You don't
dopamine.
have to wait for anything.
Yeah.
You have to wait for nothing. I remember back when I was a kid, I ordered my first skateboard. And I ordered it by calling on the telephone because I looked in the back of a magazine and I got the phone number to the place I wanted to order it from. And I had to wait like fucking 10 weeks for that thing to get to me.
Yeah, it's so important to that is, you're right, man. That's one thing that we're missing is.
How did you pay for it over the telephone?
I didn't pay for it over the telephone. It was COD. Do you even know what COD is? A lot of younger people nowadays don't. That's cash on delivery. Yes.
Right.
Oh, right.
Shit, man, that's crazy.
What's up, Mo? Oh,
Yeah.
What's going on, Mo Biggs? Thank you for showing up, brother.
What's up, Mo?
6 frames per second. What?
I think he meant 60 frames.
Dude, it's not 60 frames a second, mate.
60
See, the
frames.
thing is, Mo has to actually watch. I reckon if he watched some more anime, he'd become like a hardcore fan. He'd be like, what have I been missing out on?
Well, you know what? This inability to stave off. Oh, wait, this inability to have delayed gratification, I think, has made a lot of things more shit. Because let's take the anime, for example. People don't want to wait for the anime, but they also don't want to put in the time and the effort that's required to hand draw the anime anymore, like the old school stuff. So it's not as good. It's all 3D models and, let's get it on the conveyor belt and put it out there. And you can see the same thing happening at all levels of different entertainment.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And, comic books included. And so... yeah, we're in a very impatient, spoiled brat era of society. And I think that, man, those who have the power to sit there and make really good, high-quality stuff are just going to stand out leagues ahead of the rest if they're able to do it. It's going to be a superpower.
Mo's telling me he doesn't like that shit? Come on, man.
Hold on, let's make you bigger.
Come on, Mo. You know you like that shit, man. If you don't, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's a crazy time.
We have a I'd Smoke That, and it is currently what I'm smoking tonight. If we want to check that out real quick.
Let's do it.
Hey, welcome everybody. This is I'd Smoke That with the good stuffs, and well, I'm good stuff. Today we're going to be talking about PharmaCann Inc. and the brand they have we're talking about is going to be Matter. The strain is Motor Breath. And as you can see from these buds, they're very dense buds. They have a lovely coating of crystals on them with an abundance of orange and white hairs. They are lovely looking for sure. Now, Motor Breath is named after its excessively gassy flavor and smell. Motor Breath crosses ChemDog and SFV OG Kush. This award-winning strain produces a flavorful smoke with notes of fuel, earth, and citrus. If you're an OG fan, Motor Breath is a must-try, but novices should be aware of its potent effects. Now, I would definitely say the flavor is awesome with that fuel, earth, and citrus. You can definitely taste them all. Motor Breath is a 70% indica and 30% sativa hybrid, so it produces an extremely potent high, along with calming effects unmatched by any other type of cannabis. With a 28% average THC level, Motor Breath is one of the strongest strains available today, and I would like to say that it is a very strong strain. And with the 70% indica, 30% sativa, you can smoke it and still be okay all day and not worry about falling asleep and still get some things done around the house or go out and have a good time, whatever the case may be. Now, this particular batch of Motor Breath that we have here has a total THC of 26.019%, and it is well worth it for sure. I'd say if you haven't tried Motor Breath by Matter, I think you need to go out, pick some up, and give it a good try, but like it said, be careful because it is pretty potent. The good stuff's got to ask, what's in your pipe? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
I'm pretty gullible. So is that a legit cannabis?
Yeah, oh yeah. That's what I'm smoking right now.
That's real. You're smoking that right now.
Yes. Well, I mean, not right at the second, but that's what I currently have. Yes, it is called Motor Breath.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really, really awesome, and it does have a almost like a gassy, earthy type smell and flavor to it with a
And you
slight
like
bit of
that?
citric. Oh, I love it. It's fucking awesome. Oh yeah.
Cool.
You're making
And
me
they
want to
should
smoke.
pay you. They should pay you, man. They should pay you for that stuff, for that promotion.
Yeah.
That's how you monetize.
Yeah, maybe eventually someday that would be cool. Get sponsored, but yeah, I've got Mrs. Good Stuff actually does way better than what I do on the I'd Smoke That, because that was number 6 and she did the first 4. Yeah, she does way better than what I do.
Oh, nice. That's cool. I didn't know they got so creative.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's actually pretty unreal. Yeah, Motor Breath is a Metallica song. It's Motor Breath. I live my life. I can't take it any other way. Yeah, it's a really good Metallica song. It's from the Kill 'Em All album. Their first album that they put together. It was actually written with Dave Mustaine from Megadeth. Anybody who was not familiar with that, he was their original guitarist before Kirk Hammett, and I guess they didn't like he got drunk too much and they kicked him out of the band or some shit. But
Lars had enough.
Megadeth was so much better than Metallica ever thought about being. Yeah, good stuff.
You ever seen Metallica live, man?
No, I have not.
No? Oh.
No.
That's one of the few bands where girls actually take off their shirts.
Really?
They come on stage, yes.
Nice.
They love them, man. There's nothing like a Metallica show. I remember they opened up with One, and then they played. They like basically shot off real explosives, as though like you're in a war. You had to cover your ears because it was so loud. It was like you're like in Nam or like in like a battlefield, just getting bombed, and you had to cover your ears because it was so loud. And then the noise kind of the sounds went into the song, and then they like blended it together. It was just amazing. And
that is awesome. So were you there live at that one?
Yeah, it was at Invesco Field, I think it's called back then. They keep changing their name, but it was where the Broncos play football in that big arena. So
man, that's amazing.
See, Courtney said Metallica also covered an old punk band that I had to honor to play bass for briefly. What punk band? Because I know they covered quite a few bands actually. Their one album was all covers. It was the Garage Days Revisited, or Garage Days, and then it was Garage Days Revisited. But they had covered Misfits. I know that. They had covered Diamond Head. Who else did they cover? They covered quite a few bands on that. But the Misfits, they did Last Caress. Diamond Head was... well, wait, Diamond Head. I don't even know if they did Diamond Head on that album now. Oh, Jesus. See, this is that memory thing where memory doesn't really play you proper there. Because I know they did Diamond Head. It was Am I Evil? And then they did another one by Diamond Head.
You're all good. Because my memory is even more shocking than that. And you'd be older than me, I would guess.
I'm 48. I mean, yeah. So
are you really?
So. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not even that old.
No, the beard makes me look older. I know it's all white, but see, I actually have red hair on top.
Oh well, nice. Wait, is that your natural hair color?
Yeah, it's my natural. It's a little darker from just the camera itself, but it's actually red.
Wait, why is the rest white then?
Because redheads turn white, and I started down here.
All right.
Wow, that's awesome. You got so much hair.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, most people think I'm bald up there because I always wear a hat. Always got the hat on.
So do I normally. You know, I thought I was going bald for a while, but then I started getting more sleep and stressing out less, and all of a sudden,
put your head down, man. Let's check.
It's still thin. It's still thinning on top. Look, there's some patches there. There's a few hay bales. Put your head down. Put your head down. Yeah, look, there you go.
Yeah, Green Hell. That was the one I was trying. I knew they did another one by Misfits. Yeah, that was on Garage Days. What else was on Garage Days? Now I'm curious. I don't remember.
Oh, they said they did it all along the Watchtower. I don't remember that.
I don't remember them doing that one.
"Hurt" by Johnny Cash.
Oh, that's a good song. Wait, Metallica
"Hallelujah"
covered
by
that?
Jeff Buckley. Joe Cocker, "Help My Friends." He didn't do that one, did they?
Dude, I do not know. I don't not on Garage Days. Because Garage Days was the stuff they were playing before they got big. It was the stuff that they were playing at the clubs before they had done any albums or anything. So I don't really. Welcome, Genuine Comics.
What's going on, man?
Welcome. I'll tell you, I do enjoy Primus covers of Metallica, though. If anybody here is familiar with Primus.
Yeah, my name is Mud.
Yeah.
Mud. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They do the South Park theme song, actually.
That they do. Yeah, I love me some Primus. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, pretty much anything Les Claypool, which Les Claypool was the bassist and vocalist for Primus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he had tried out for bass for Metallica. And they didn't take him, which is probably a good thing because he broke on. He ended up doing Primus and then so many other different things. He did. I don't know if you guys are familiar with. Was it the Bucket of Bernie Brains, which is Les Claypool on bass and Buckethead on guitar. Bernie, who was Bernie Worrell, who was the keyboardist for Parliament Funkadelic. So he's there, and then Brain, who was one of the drummers for Primus. And that band is some psychedelic shit. That is some stuff you have never knew you wanted to hear until you heard it.
Cool.
Didn't Buckethead used to wear a KFC on his head?
Buckethead is a guitarist. He wears the KFC bucket on his head.
I've seen him.
And a mask. He wears that like all white mask with the KFC bucket on his head.
That's awesome. Yeah, you guys grew up in a completely different generation of music. Although Korey and I are big fans of Ozzy Osbourne and Metallica and stuff like that.
I do like Ozzy.
Yeah,
Ozzy's got
Ozzy's
some good
great.
shit. Yeah.
Hojo.
He's the best.
What's up, Hojo? Thank you for showing up.
Did you grow up in the Kiss era? You would have.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, kind of. They were a little bit before my time because I was born in '73. Kiss was around. They were more late '70s, I guess. So I'd have still been pretty young at that point. But when I got older, into the '80s, I did hear some of their stuff. Of course, they were different.
Yeah.
In the '80s than they were in the late '70s. But so I didn't necessarily grow up on them, but I definitely was aware of them.
Lots of good music there. I remember there was a post I saw recently about people who were born in 1980 in 8 years. That would have been 50 years ago.
Right.
How nuts is that?
Yeah, that's
half of
crazy.
100 years right there.
Yeah, that is crazy. Oh, one thing I will say about Metallica, though, is the artists that they had do all of their early stuff anyway. I don't know about now, but their early stuff was Pusshead. I don't know if you're familiar with his work or not, but look up anything early Metallica, and that's Pusshead work. He did all the artwork, too, for the Powell Peralta skateboards back in the 80s as well. And his style is fucking phenomenal.
That's awesome. Pusshead, what a name. I love that. It's like a supervillain.
Yeah. It mainly, it revolves around skulls, basically. But it's all different. It's not just a skull. There's so much more to it. Are you guys familiar with Pusshead at all?
No, not at all. But I'd like to be.
I'm going to pull some up.
Wait, Pusshead sounds like a pretty nasty name.
Right?
I'm just picturing a giant pimple for a head.
Hojo's a groupie.
Oh yeah, is this his artwork?
Yeah, this is
that's
him.
mad. That's sweet as.
Yeah, so here's the Metallica stuff.
That's great. Oh, look at that.
Similar to your guys' style almost, a little bit.
It's
The
got the
skulls.
darkness. It's got the darkness element there.
And you yeah, buddy, right there. Look at that shit.
Mm.
You guys like
People
skateboarding
still
at all?
skateboard. Do people still do that? I mean, now they got like ones with big ass wheels. I don't know what's going on. Like long.
Yeah, they
ones,
got
really
they got
long.
the real stuff. My son just started skateboarding, so I'm super excited. But yeah, this is some original Bones Brigade stuff right here that Pusshead did. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
look at
good stuff.
that.
That's awesome.
Man, those eyes.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
He did. I think he back in the '80s for Pal Peralta. He did all of the skateboard graphics for him.
Cool. So you were a skater boy back in the day. Good stuff.
Yes,
Were you
yes,
good at
I
it?
was. I was actually.
Do some ollies.
Oh, I could do all. I held the neighborhood record for the most skateboards ollied over top of. I ollied over top of 13 skateboards.
Shit.
Damn.
So you were good. Damn.
Yeah, I was really good on a launch ramp. I could do just about every trick off of a launch ramp. Judo air, frigid air, rocket air. I could do the method
Frigid air.
air. Yeah.
Boy.
I could do pretty much all of them. And we used to we had this one launch ramp. It was 4 foot tall. It had a really smooth, slow transition on it. We used to pull up cars behind it. We'd launch over top of the cars. We had this
Hell
one
yeah.
dude that was like 6'3" that used to skateboard with us, and he'd stand in front behind the ramp and hold his arms straight up in the air, and we'd launch over top of him. Yeah, we'd catch some massive fucking air. Yeah, it was good
Sick.
stuff.
Yeah. So what did you do with all that talent? Did you become the next Tony Hawk? Because
No, I met a woman and decided to not skateboard anymore, and
Mrs. Good Stuff.
then I married her. Yes,
Ah.
that's the one.
And did she not like you on the skateboard? She thought
It
it
had
was
nothing to
dangerous?
do with that. It just I lost interest in the skateboard when I met her. Pretty much what it came down to.
Yeah, I'm still not allowed to ride a motorbike or get a motorbike rather. I've rode them before, but I want one. I don't want to drive cars. I want a motorbike. They're way more fun.
Yeah,
they're dangerous.
I'm not allowed to get one. She's like, you're not getting one. She keeps telling me to get my license because I don't believe in driving.
Yeah.
And, at least by myself. I don't believe in driving myself because I drive so little. And I said, if I'm going to get a license, I'm going to get a bike license because then there's an incentive.
Yeah.
It's much more fun. I can be like Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You guys want to see some joint art?
Hell yeah.
Joint art is really cool, actually. Let's
That
check
sounds
it out.
good.
Uzi blunt. Couple of squares.
Wally.
I did not know joint art existed.
Right?
Now you do.
I mean, is that not some cool ass shit?
Yeah.
I mean, some of them were just ridiculous. The shark, it had the indentations in the side for the gills. I mean, that shit
That's
is
awesome.
unreal.
Courtney, I've had my learner's license for since I was 16, but it expired, so now I don't drive at all anymore.
Oh,
you don't drive,
Except for,
huh?
but that's a lie. Like I order Ubers. I mean, he gets Uber
Yeah.
now, so it's so easy. And I
Oh,
work
your
from
gas
home.
is still cheap, so your Ubers haven't gone up, have they?
No, they have. It's just I don't use them very often. I don't go anywhere.
Oh, that's right. You don't leave the house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And if I need
I gotta
to-
go use the Uber or like Didi to visit Clayton.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Because
they
your
like
guys'
doubled in
gas
price.
is still cheap over there, right?
No, I think it's going up like everything else. Our electricity is supposed to double or some craziness like that. And our groceries are all going up. We got flooded out here
Yeah.
up in the northern part of Australia. So now we have no
bullshit.
lettuce. There's a shortage on lettuce. So now
There's
they're
a lettuce
replacing.
shortage?
Yeah, so now they're replacing the lettuce in KFC burgers with partial cabbage.
Oh,
wow.
horrible!
Yeah,
That's horrible.
it's
No.
the truth. It's
Well,
the
why don't
truth.
they
What is
do
a
at least
burger
like
from
some
KFC
kale
anyway?
or something
Shit.
different? I mean,
Or turn it
but
into coleslaw, you know, like it's
cabbage is
chicken burger.
not like lettuce. I mean, okay, it's similar, but it's not. No,
It's different.
Oh, I don't like the smell of cabbage. Man.
I don't mind cabbage. I love some cooked cabbage. I love coleslaw. I love
Yeah,
corned
those-
beef and cabbage, especially cooked in Guinness with some potatoes and carrots, and onion and seasonings. Oh
hungry.
man, that sounds really good. But I
That's
mean, cabbage just raw is not. I don't know. I just can't do that on a sandwich.
It's weird, right? But I guess it's leafy, so they can just break the leaves off and
To a
pretend.
point, it's leafy. But I don't know. They're very stiff leaves.
They can be. Maybe they got an extra crunch. Maybe I've got to try it. I'm going to try it. It might even be better.
I don't think so.
Pretty good on keto.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I don't know.
How do you say don't those expire? The learner's license? Yeah, it did. It expired probably 5 years ago now. But I know how to drive. So if there's an emergency, Courtney, and you need a driver, you can call me.
You can drive. You're the getaway driver.
Yeah. I can drive perfectly fine. It's just they make you jump through all these hoops to get your license, and
That they
it
do.
just can't be stuffed. It's like you got your red peas, and then you got your
comic
green
book artists,
peas.
we don't need to go out.
Yeah, if I drove for a living, like if I was a race car driver, then I'd get it.
Red peas? I don't
Yeah,
think I've had red
provisional
peas.
license. You got to go for your learners here. And
Oh,
you
okay.
and then you get the red provisional license and then a green one. And it just it takes forever to get a full license. And I'm like, I can't be stuffed. I'm never going to use this. And
Too much effort.
And I'd rather not. I like looking out the window at stuff. You know? So I just get an
You
Uber
can't do that
driver.
when you're driving. No.
Exactly. You got to watch
No,
the
you
road.
can't.
You
I
gotta,
mean, you could do it, but
you got to watch the people behind. You got to have eyes on the back of your head, and it's just it. I like to drive in style with an Uber dude who's he's just taking me where I need to go. I don't have to think about it. And usually they got way better cars than me.
What if he tries to rape you?
He won't try to rape me.
Well, you're talking about getting hit on all the time.
It's
every
true,
time you
actually.
leave.
That's a good point.
See,
But see, that's only happens when I take the train. If I take an Uber,
you're
it's a
good.
different story.
No
yeah.
rapers on the Uber. Just on
Gonna
the
hold him a bit
train.
accountable. Give him a bad review if he tries to rape me.
As Mo says, as I was checking the price of gas in Australia, and speaking of jumping through hoops, you have to change gas to petrol, gallons to liters, and dollars to dollar dues just to find out it's the same as us.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
really called dollarly dues. I thought Bancroft was joking around when he said that to me.
Yeah,
It's
I'm pretty sure
dollars.
it's a joke.
It's a joke, yeah. It's
Yeah.
just some people call it dollary dues because
Okay, I was gonna
Right,
say.
right.
I was like, is that really what it's called? Oh, not
It's a
Mark
diff-
Brooks again.
No.
yeah.
I remember there's like a piece I colored for someone, which is like some nurse abortion chick. I was like hot and shit, and Mark Brooks shared it, and he had like his gang of SJWs going on about it. I'm like, fuck. I just blocked him, and I never heard about him again. Or he's SJW.
Oh, he keeps coming back. He keeps coming back.
He owns like a cock robot franchise now. So
yeah, Korey, tell us about that. So he tried to copyright Finatra's RoboCuck? No, RoboChode?
RoboChode, yeah.
RoboChode.
Well, he did, didn't he? Isn't that what happened? Didn't he actually do it?
Well, it
doesn't.
I think Crackhead was saying you have to actually do something with it to copyright it.
Right.
Like,
I don't know. I don't know enough about that. Now, you want to know about some motor breath pot? I can tell you all about it, but I don't know about legal shit.
Oh no, yeah. I just thought you owned whatever you created by default.
I
and
think
put
that's
it
in
out
Australia.
there.
Well, I think
what Creative Commons, right?
Well, I think if you
I think
have
you only-
proof that you had done it first, like a email or on social
Facebook.
media or something like that, I thought that's how it worked. That you could say, no, that's my shit because I did it first, and here's the
That's what I thought.
timestamp, the date stamp that it happened.
I mean,
Yeah.
a court case about a robo cock.
Who owns
basically.
RoboChode?
RoboChode. What is it? The People versus RoboChode.
Yeah,
that could be a new book.
Yeah.
In itself, The People versus
could be.
RoboChode.
I would love to see Mark Brooks just take someone to court over using RoboChode.
Yeah. I'm surprised
We
it
should
wouldn't be
just all
canceled
start
for-
making books
for
about
something like that,
RoboChode
you know?
and
There
see
you
what
go.
happens.
Just to see what happens.
Man, it wouldn't take long. I mean, we grew that's the first thing everybody draws is a chode. We just got to robotize it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wait, is he part of CG?
I don't think
What?
so.
No, he just keeps popping
No.
up.
He
Yeah,
keeps
I don't think
messing
so.
with people in Comicsgate.
He's
He's meant to work for like Marvel or some shit, but he's got like a hard on for Comicsgate.
He's like that ex-girlfriend who won't leave you alone.
Right.
Keeps stalking you, trying to,
Right. Set your house on
you and
fire.
shit.
Yeah.
copyright
That's
your
the one.
RoboChode.
Yeah. But I mean, who wouldn't want to copyright RoboChode? That just sounds like a name I would want. I mean, not for me,
Yeah.
but for like an IP. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. HoboChode, the unauthorized. Shit, it's funny. Yeah, it's like, come on, what is this, China?
Oh, he was trying to sell it back to Finatra for like $180 or something.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, fuck, dude.
I'll sell you your IP for 180 bones.
Did he
How does
really
that
do
sound?
this? Come on.
Well, I was watching Crackhead before, and I think that's what they're saying.
When did this happen? Like yesterday or the day before? I didn't
They
hear
said it was
Finatra
like
talk
this
about it
morning or
yet.
something.
I've heard about it yesterday or the day before, one of the two.
Gotcha.
No, I'm not saying that's the first that it came out. That's just when I first heard about it.
Damn. There you go. Shenanigans.
Yep. Shenanigans.
Hojo.
Oh shit. We're coming up. We're actually over 2 hours now.
The time just speeds by.
We got
We're
it's
having
good stuff.
fun, man. This has been great conversation, by the way. It's been really good stuff. We still have videos we haven't played yet. That's how good the conversation's been.
They babe videos?
No, they're not. Sorry, we already played that one.
Yeah, why
No,
the
but
heck
we
am I
had.
still sticking around here?
But we had trivia we hadn't done. We got we have an edible video we didn't get to yet.
Oh,
but
yeah, right.
it's okay because good conversation it don't matter. We don't need videos.
And now we have an excuse to do another one at a later time.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, the fun never ends with the Barton Bros.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
We get along.
How
like a
long is
bong
your
on
campaign
fire.
going to be open for? Stay in demand.
Well, we want to get the book out, and then once we've printed the book and we're starting to fulfill it, we want to wrap up the campaign within, you know, the next month, as that's happening. So I would estimate either probably it'll go on for this month and then the month after. So by this month, I mean the month that's going to start in a few days, and then the month after that in August, that's when it'll sort of wrap up. That'll be the last month to back Kozor, because it's very
August.
likely we'll be trying to get rid of copies after that.
My birthday month. Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
on.
So we can make Korey's day.
Yeah.
What? Subs.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What? Who?
I don't know what this
You
means.
guys?
I don't think so.
You 365.
No, I don't
You like
think
viral good stuff?
so. Not me. I don't go viral.
You might. All it takes is one little
Mhm.
thing. This
Dude,
we said a
more
lot of
sixth
shit.
floor. More
We
sixth
did a lot of
floor.
shit on this stream, man.
We
It
did.
could go viral.
Hey, and you know what's funny is a couple streams in a row we got blocked in Russia because I talked shit about Putin.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, yeah,
How
we
do
got
you know you
blocked.
got blocked in Russia?
Yeah,
But we're
yeah.
unblocked now.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say about it?
I don't want to say it again because we'll get blocked again.
Yeah. You're gonna have to rewatch that episode.
It wasn't good.
Damn. How do you know they blocked you?
Because it
Because
says
you can tell
blocked
it'll
by
tell
Russia.
you, yeah, blocked in certain countries.
Ah,
Yeah,
shit.
it even
Big
listed
bad.
Russia. It said blocked by country, and it said Russia. I took a screenshot of it and posted it like a few
Yep.
weeks back.
Damn. Damn, I watch out good stuff. You know what
Yeah.
he's like.
No.
But they unblocked the sense, so they're digging the new episodes. As long as
Oh,
they
they're
just
like,
don't talk
no,
about
go ahead and
yeah.
talk shit about Putin.
It's like giving you a second chance, you know?
Right.
it. Yeah.
Maybe we should talk about vodka. Vodka. Yes.
Vodka's pretty good,
I like vodka.
you know? I like
vodka and a dirty martini.
Yeah.
You ever had a dirty martini? Do you know
No,
what
I
I'm talking
haven't.
about?
I don't think I have.
Do you know what a regular martini is?
I don't. I think I might have had one in my entire life.
A regular martini is gin or vodka with dry vermouth and an olive.
Yeah.
So a dirty martini is vodka, which I prefer. The vodka, and instead of dry vermouth, you use olive juice
Oh.
and add an olive.
Mm.
Very
Yeah.
good. And I prefer a garlic or blue cheese stuffed olive.
Damn, man. See that? I
I
can't.
I
can't
like
stand
olives.
olives. I can't.
Dude, what?
I can't
I'm
imagine that
Italian and I
being a
can't
good
stand
drink.
olives. Imagine that.
No,
Oh,
good.
it is so good. I had what was it? Chopin. It's a Danish potato vodka, and it's super good as a dirty martini. Oh my god! Yeah, but
Yeah.
Chopin's pretty expensive. I don't really get it very often because it's pretty expensive. But if you can get it, yeah, and get you a blue cheese stuffed olive.
Blue cheese olive, huh?
Good. I mean, that just sounds like I don't even know how to begin to process that.
I know it doesn't sound the best, but I'm telling you, try it. See, I had
I
one
will.
made for me, and I was just told to drink it before I was told what was in it, so that I wouldn't be like that. Like, no, I'm not trying that because that just doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Because I agree, it doesn't sound good, but it really is good. Yeah,
Cool. All right, maybe one day I'll do that.
you should.
I'll do that.
You
What am I drinking at
definitely
the
should.
moment? I like champagne,
Yeah,
you know, but I have recently gotten back into beer. Just good old fashioned beer.
I like beer. I'm
Foster's?
drinking beer.
Foster's?
Not Foster's. No. I really like Furphy. There's a beer here called Furphy, which I enjoy.
I'm
It's
not
just
familiar
a
with that one.
classic stubby. It's got a really small, like little chody neck on it,
Mhm.
and then it's got a big barrel for the rest of the
Yeah,
glass.
your stubbies are like it's still a 12 ounce, but it's just a short fat beer bottle, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
It's good.
kind of like the what is it? The Red Stripe from Jamaica.
Oh yeah,
those are in the short stub. What kind of beer is that that you're talking about?
I would say it would be a lager.
It's a lager.
Yeah, a lager. Yeah, I really like lagers. We've got a lot of them here, and we love our beer. And I enjoy it, man.
I'm more of a ale fan myself. I do like.
I like ale too. Ale's good.
I like ales, and in particular, I love red ales. Probably my favorite. But I do like IPAs, the Indian Pale Ales, and then the regular Pale Ale as well.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yep. That sounds good, man. I want to go out for a nice drink. It's been a while.
Yeah, you should do
Is
that.
this true, guys? Is Clayton older?
Yeah, I'm older. Yeah. Did you not think that? Thank you. You thought Korey was older.
What?
Kidding me?
I was on the fence. I was like, damn, I should not fuck this
Clayton's
up.
hair's falling out, guys.
It's not falling out. What are you talking about, bro?
It doesn't really mean anything, though. Look at me with my full white beard, and I'm only 48. I'm a young 48. And who would have thought I'd have a Santa Claus beard at this point? I wouldn't have thought
I thought you were younger than Clayton for a bit,
Really?
You should have seen me with my luscious red beard. Oh, that was so awesome.
Back in the day.
I'll have to pull up some pictures of when I had my luscious red beard.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
back before
you
it
should pull
changed.
them up. Get them on the next show.
I'll do that. I think I
For
might.
sure.
I think
You
I
could
might
re-dye
do
it.
that.
You got like a groundskeeper Willie beard going?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, for the most part. Let's see. Let me see if I can find one for you. How about that? Yeah, I'll search real
Check
quick.
it out. I want to see it. My hair's growing back, Korey. Just so you know.
Sure it is, man.
Sure.
It is. His little hair's popping up and the bald spots.
He's like stands in front of a mirror every time. And he's like, "It's growing back, right?"
Yeah,
right.
Of course.
he doesn't
How
know
do you
that.
know it's growing back otherwise? But you can't
Right?
just guess.
Oh man.
Oh.
Wait, so what did you do to change it up? So you did try at Keeps eventually, right?
No, I told you I started getting more sleep and stressing less. I showed what are the pansies of today's society call it? I had some self nurturing, some self love.
Self-nurturing, is that what you said?
Yeah. What do they call it? Like I had some more mental health days, and I was like, de-stressing. So,
There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's been good for me. Even my wrinkles are less deep now. Yeah, so I've been a bit of a pansy, but it's okay because my hair's growing back. It's a good payoff. Maybe I should be a pansy more often instead of this
It's good to be
hardcore
a
alpha.
pansy.
Yeah. Yeah, balance it out a bit. Can't always go around being a tough guy. I like you, Korey. Mr.
Hey, what's
Tough
this?
Guy over here.
Uh-huh.
Hey man, don't mess with me, man.
Don't mess with him.
I swear, like Clayton loves to, sort of annoy the shit out of me online only.
Oh.
But when I go over to his place, he's like different.
Oh, come on. You saying I don't annoy you when you're here? In
I
person?
guess he does annoy me a fair bit when I'm there too.
Yeah, it depends on the mood I'm in. Sometimes Korey just needs a good lecture about something. He's my younger brother, so I'm full of lectures for him. I got to guide him. It's my responsibility.
Yeah,
When
your
you're
duty.
when you're drinking soy
He
lattes
said
every day,
duty.
you want to lecture people, don't you? Right.
Korey, I just don't want you to crash and burn. That's all. If I see someone walking into the fire, I want to negate them away from the burning flames. That's just my impulse.
Well, why wouldn't you? Yeah, I mean,
especially my bro, who I love dearly. My little bro, pup in the woods, just trying to make his way out. I've got to be the guiding light.
Oh, man.
All right. I know I've
How
got it
long
here
do these
somewhere.
streams usually go for? Because I got
Usually right around 2 hours. We're a little bit longer than normal.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for my red beard, and it could be a while.
yeah.
I don't know.
I got to go in about 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and close this thing out. We don't need to see my red beard. I can pull it up at a later date.
Next time.
Yes.
I've seen pictures of young good stuff and his wife.
Have you?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty different.
I want to see those wedding day photos.
I look good.
Did he look like a mega stud?
Oh yeah. My wedding day though, I had long hair, and it was all shaved underneath, and I had a ponytail pulled back. Yeah, it was good stuff. With the goat, I didn't have a full beard. I just had the goatee right there.
That's awesome. I remember having long hair too.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and close this out. We appreciate you guys showing up. Everybody, if you have not, please go back Kozor. It is on Indiegogo, and it looks fucking cool as hell.
Yes. Yeah.
But thank you, chat, for showing up. We appreciate you guys very much, whether or not you're here live or you're going to check us out on the replay. Thank you for showing up and watching. And we're going to take it out with a good-looking chick. How about that?
Hell yeah.
I think
Thanks for
Korey
having us.
might enjoy that. Yeah. So where can we find you, Clayton? Where are you at?
You can find Korey and I. Well, you can find me at How to Draw Comics on everything: Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We got another channel too, Barton Bros.
Right.
So check that out.
Yeah, there's a good channel. And
Hells
Korey,
yeah.
how about you?
Yeah, basically all the same. Either Google Korey Barton 101. You'll probably find me.
Korey Barton 101 on Twitter.
Yeah.
Right on.
It's like going to school. Korey Barton 101.
Korey Barton 101.
Yeah.
Learn Korey 101.
Thanks for coming on, guys. It's a good time.
You're welcome, Belmont. Thanks so much for having us, man.
It's
been an
good
absolute
stuff.
pleasure.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and watch this hot chick, and then we'll see you guys next week. Thank you very much, everybody. Yeah.